A.
Love.
Why is it not? He's not even coming up for me, and we're friends. That's weird. I don't see her at all.
I invited her.
Holy
We're live.
cow.
We are live.
She's just disappeared.
We are going to keep on inviting Amy.
We're gonna keep on keeping on.
Keep on inviting that girl.
Keep on
Amy,
keeping on.
If you're watching, just go to that Google Plus link, watch the show, and click join. Hell, I don't know. We won't start the show without Jamie. We'll just sit here with the caption on. We'll just wait. We got all the time in the world.
All the time. Amy?
I'm going to invite her again.
Amy?
No way.
Amy.
Invitation posted. See.
She said she's still waiting. It says right there. It says I'm still waiting.
One of you guys invite her. Invite her, Andrew.
Okay.
Nah, I don't think I want to.
Come on, Andrew, invite her.
I will. Hold on.
Hey, gang, we are live right now.
Hi, everybody. Hi, thank you tonight.
We're going to try to invite Amy.
You remember that one time when we actually started a show and there were no issues?
Camp?
That one time at Fan Camp when there was no issues?
One time at Fan Camp and we were just on the air and it was all good?
It's all good. It's all good. We just started hitting it. It was great. Well, that's a theme term today, hitting it, Andrew, right?
Yeah, he kept saying he was going to hit it with us.
He's just going to keep hitting it with us.
I keep
bang,
wondering.
bang. Bang, bang. All right, let's see here. Let's go here. Oh, wrong one.
We're going to start this show soon, folks.
All right, then.
I don't know.
We would like you all to be involved in tonight's episode.
Yeah.
Holy cow! I don't just have one Amy Love Violet. I've got like... Holy
500?
shoot. There's a ton.
Really?
Yeah. Now, that's bizarre.
Maybe I should invite, you know what, if I invite the world, the public, I'm going to invite the public to be on the show. Maybe she'll get it.
Maybe.
The public is now invited.
Wow. That's amazing.
No.
Hey, join us. We're going to have...
Unable to join, let's do this. Maybe she's a friend of mine on here. We'll invite her this way.
Oh, jeez.
What'd you do?
Oh, I just started to join the call again. We don't need me on twice, trust me.
I'm inviting everybody, baby.
Oh.
Is she following me?
Oh, there she is. I got her now. Let me invite her.
Do you? Invite her, man.
Trying.
I'm not starting the show without her.
Oh, no. That didn't work out very well. All right, hold on here.
Amy, we're not starting the show without you. That's a lie. I'm starting the show any second.
That's just, well, we're starting it anyway. Tough. Holy cow, I don't see her. All right, well, apparently I don't have access to invite her.
Let's try this. I'm going one more time here. Hang in there, Amy. We'll get you. We're getting you, Amy. Click on Hangouts on the right side and click the camera. Thank you. There's our tech wizard.
Hi, guys.
There we go. Look
God, you scared me.
All three just came through at once, so it must have been some kind of a lag.
Oh, you know what it is? It's the lightning storm over the Rockies tonight.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's exactly what it is.
So, can we start the show now?
Start the show. What show?
I don't
Good
know.
evening. Good evening. Welcome.
Andrew,
Welcome.
you're
Welcome.
here.
Welcome.
Tonight is the show no show.
The show no
It's
show.
the no show. It's the no show show.
No.
It's the show that I didn't plan.
Ladies and
And
gentlemen,
I'm not here.
Andrew, we're honored to have Andrew back with us this evening, which is
Andrew,
absolutely amazing. Those of you may remember from those of you may remember
Last
Andrew from
year.
past amazing episodes, such as the Halloween episode,
Yeah, last year.
the Christmas episode.
So what are you telling me? He only comes on every few months?
That's well lately, yes.
What
Yeah.
it
we
feels
we
like.
kind of asked it. We kind of asked him to not to come back so often after the Christmas episode because he punched an elf.
Oh God, really?
couldn't help it.
Remember.
Who was
There's
the
a
elf?
reason. There's a reason to punch everybody.
That's
Well,
right.
he said ho ho ho, and I said it wasn't.
Oh,
He said,
Just
"Oh,
that's uncalled for. You little elf.
Oh, bad.
Schmack.
all right." So Amy is getting a new webcam.
Yes, I am.
Woohoo.
That's turn your camera
Not,
this way.
not the one that Andrew suggested that looked like one that could be used for filming pornos, but
That's
Hey, now.
That's
That's
what
the
he-
camera I use.
for. How do you think he makes his living? Why do you think he's up so late?
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go.
Saying.
Do you know the story behind Kim Kardashian and her video with Ray J? As far as
No.
how she got rights to that and got a bunch of money?
no.
He handed her the camera to hold it. And as soon as you hold the camera, you become a producer owner.
Ah,
Oh,
Did
really?
you know that?
there
Did
you
you
go.
know that?
I did not know that.
Did not know
Yes.
that. Now
So
Brett
that's
knows
why-
what to do.
So if
Exactly.
it's on the
I'm gonna start
The
walking
camera-
up to people. I'm gonna start walking up to people on vacation and just grabbing their phone and going, that's mine.
but if the camera's on the computer and it's attached to the internet, does that mean everybody owns it?
Ooh,
Yeah,
No,
that's
no, no.
true. Public
No.
domain.
No, you're
That
not.
would be a 1 cent, class action suit.
Yeah.
It's when you hold the camera and you're holding it during the
there you go.
filming.
There you go.
No,
Pointing
no,
it.
no. There's got to be more
Yeah.
to it.
You think?
Yeah. So that was it. So, anyways, let's start the show. We've got a lot on the docket. No, we don't.
We have
got
nothing on the
nothing.
docket.
No, we don't.
Okay,
Hey,
that was it.
I gave you stuff for the docket.
That's true.
I
All
wasn't
right,
paying
you did.
attention.
You did. I usually. Never mind. I was going to say something else. The first thing I've got requires the music to be up because God, I love this freaking song these days. This particular song. All right, forget Obama's dribble. You want to read this U.S. Marine Veterans Powerhouse response to the heading, beheadings. Because Obama's dribble took him to a duffer 5 minutes later, or whatever the hell you call it, a mulligan right out on the golf course in 10 minutes.
Exactly.
Freaking dope.
He had
He
to
is a
re-tee.
Yeah, he did.
He is a,
He
he
had
is
to
a
re-tee.
Yeah,
He's
so
a limp-listed loon.
a limp-listed loom. Isn't that awesome? I got this story, and then I rebooted my computer, and so I don't have the story.
Oh, great.
Actually, I do, though. You know why? Because Amy had this incredible idea that said, hey, why don't you send us the topics?
Ah, yes.
Send us the
That's
links to the
true.
topics. So I
You
did.
got the links.
So,
You got the links right here.
so I'm bringing you this story right now. And I'm gonna read to you what this great Marine said.
By the way, Amy, anytime I think you're disagreeing with something, this is what I'm going to throw. I'm going to do this tonight.
Amy, did you see that we posted that picture on Facebook?
I sanction that, yes.
Yeah, well, I thought the
Is that
Black
sanction?
Sanction got
You own the rights to that, right?
Jim was holding the camera, so I don't know. I think he does.
Oh, that's true.
I
I owe
was.
Jim
That's
75
what I was.
cents. I
Yeah.
owe Jimmy 75 cents.
There you do. Why did you swear? Oh, just for the rights.
No, just for the rights, yeah. That's what it's
Okay.
worth. About 75, just a snapshot from a web show.
Yep.
Andrew, what's the weather like up there in Canada?
Hot.
Is it?
Oh, it's hot and
Nice.
muggy here. I can't stand it.
85 to 90 Fahrenheit.
Wow.
Wow.
I had the tornado two streets over from me yesterday.
Well, there you
You're
go.
kidding, you had a tornado?
Yeah.
We don't get anything fun in Oregon.
Yeah, I get a message. I get a big, all of a sudden all the phones start going off, the TV starts going off. I get a message at 8:14 saying, extreme alert, tornado warning in this area till 9 p.m. Take shelter now. Okay,
Somebody
it
farted.
occurred. It touched down between 8:13 and 8:50, and I'm like, okay, great time to send the alert.
And
I get alerts.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, I get alerts like that, too, on my phone for when the hippies from Eugene are driving up towards the Portland area.
Yeah.
When
Get off the
Fish is
freeways.
around playing.
Take cover.
So, yeah, it must be going off all the time, right?
It does quite often, yeah. Absolutely.
Jiminy Christmas.
No
Hey,
offense, I
so,
love hippies.
I just want to show you something. Do y'all see? I got the camera pointed on me. Y'all see something that's missing here?
Oh, did you take out your nose ring? Did you take
Nope.
out, is it the earrings?
No, the
Did you,
nipple rings. I have nipple rings. They're still
there?
in.
There you go. All right, then.
He got a haircut.
Wow,
All
you
time,
did.
Andrew.
No double chin?
No double. Well, there is no double chin. You're right. That's
I was going to say sunglasses, but okay, double
get that
chin
removed?
work too.
No double chin?
How'd you get that removed?
What'd you do?
I went on the caveman diet 2 months ago.
Very nice. How much have you lost?
I started out at 196, and for my height, that's not really great to be. And right now I'm 178.
Not bad.
I got to get to about 170. But yesterday I was going to wear a T-shirt, and Lisa goes, "I don't think you should wear that yet."
She's a good woman. She at least tells you the truth, right?
Oh yeah. And so, but I'm like, but the other part of it was, well, not only is it just still a little bit snug right in the midsection area, but she goes, you're like too small up here now. Now you got to start working out and get some more beef up there.
You don't have any you don't have man boobs, do you?
No.
Some moobs.
Moobs or middies, depending
Moobs.
on where you're from. Middies or moobs.
They
Hey, check
Wrong with
these
side
out.
boobs.
The side boobs.
All right. I almost shared something on Facebook that it wouldn't come across appropriate or properly. I guess it probably still won't, even verbally, but it definitely wouldn't if you typed it. But the story that we'll talk about later, where I got ripped and accused of being unstable by those two liberal people.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
That's kind of accurate.
One of the three liberal people on there who posted something is a really, really, really beautiful, sweet person. I mean, really a great person. I'm not going to say the last name, but Mara. She has helped us so freaking much I can't even tell you. She used to be a writer for a newspaper, and she was the only person to write an honest story about what happened to Raquel after she got shaken by her dad. When the TV news stations were out looking for sensationalism and crazy stories and stuff, she wrote a really, really honest story. And then 3 times she's gotten the story out there. Really great gal. But her friend, and she's told me, she goes, hey, our political views are probably like on the opposite ends of the earth. Which is cool. That's fine. She's a really great person. She probably rolls her eyes every time I say something. But that's okay. She doesn't put me down and call me unstable like her friends did, and were pretty, mean-spirited. But anyways.
But it's okay that you're.
I digress. Yeah.
It's all right. I still forgive you.
Thank you. So, one of the stories that I added to that was what the guy who beat out Michael Sam. I shouldn't even talk about this until we do the story. But anyways, he had the tattoo on his face, and he said that he got a tattoo on his face in order to have motivation, because no one's going to hire a guy with a tattoo on his face. Motivation to make the NBA or the NFL someday. So back when I was 30.
Weird motivation right there.
No kidding.
Right.
What's up with
Okay.
that?
All right. So when I was about 35 years old, for 9 years, 10 years, we owned a retail clothing store. Sold Doc Martens and body jewelry.
40 years ago?
Yeah. We sold skateboards and body jewelry and all that kind of stuff. And I put on Skate Fest a couple times this summer. We had all the kids going and stuff. So long story short, I had 2 holes in my ear, these big fatties in there, and got my tattoos for a couple of years. And then it was time, my daughter, conned me into getting my nipples pierced.
Conned you?
Yeah, I was buffed, I was lifting weights, I was feeling good. Dad, you look really great. And then on the way down, so I'm like, yeah, sure, that'd be great, I would, I'm feeling it. And so we're on our way down there, and she goes, she's like 13 or 14, I want to get my belly button pierced. Well, what are you supposed to say at 13 years old? You can't get your belly button pierced, but I'm going to get my nipples pierced? Really? So, she's a smart kid. So she said,
Andrew.
Hold on.
Hypocritical answer.
Oh, there it is. We lost Andrew. It's back.
So, starts talking about piercings, Andrew pops out.
I mean, you could say that you're the adult and she's still a child and not able to make that decision, but yeah, go ahead.
You could say he's the hypocrite, too.
One of my motivating factors was it would help me stay more on the slim side. Because how many times have you ever seen a guy with this big, 400 pounds, 300 or 400 pound guy, 5'9", with nipple rings, right? It looks really stupid. So that was my motivation.
Wrestling.
I can never get fat. So I told. It's kind of like when I first got married 33 years ago.
Wow, congratulations.
That's a long time.
I wanted a boat. I wanted a boat since I was a kid. And I worked right across the street from Sears, and Sears was going out of business. We'd been married about 3 months. We just got our first Sears card and our first Montgomery Ward's card. And Sears was going out of business because the convention center was going there. They had a sale. And so I come home from work, and we lived in an apartment with a boat motor. And
wait, hold on now. There's a boat motor right there.
I know what you could use with a boat motor, but it's kind of inappropriate.
Oh.
What's that mixed
Just saying.
cookie dough?
And that's any different than what he's talking about now, Andrew?
Yeah, right. Well, no, so I had this boat motor, and Lisa couldn't understand why I would want a boat motor, and I said, this is our incentive, now we have to get the boat. So we can't just own a boat motor and not get a boat, so now I got to buy a boat. Well, she made me take the boat motor back and was a little upset. So I get, and now to bring that tugboat home, that whole story, I get why the guy put the tattoo on his face.
Okay. It's motivation. All right, to each his own, I guess.
That is some motivation, I'll tell you.
So, Amy, are you able to pull up that article? Do you want to read it to us? Do you want me to read it?
You can
read it.
Want to touch some base on it?
Touch some base. I'll start it out. But as Obama continues to bounce the ball meaninglessly all over the court, leave it to a U.S. soldier to get a slam dunk. A Marine Corps veteran sent an unmistakable message. Hold on, I'm hearing something. I got me music playing, man.
What's with that?
Into the jungle. There we go. So his unmistakable message this week via social media to the cowardly Islamic State terrorists in the Middle East. You attack us and there will be no mercy, said the Marine. We will bring the righteous hand of God down upon and crush you. The powerful post has gone viral and was reportedly written by Nick Powers, identified as a Marine vet who served in Iraq by American Live Wire in response to the beheading of the American journalist James Foley. So once Amy's got that up, I'm going to let her read it.
1 second.
Someone's got a washing machine or dishwasher going behind them.
Not me.
Air conditioning.
Nope, mine's off.
I don't hear anything.
Is it my fan?
Could be, but you got to keep the studio nice and cool, though. You can't turn off no fans.
Hold on here, guys. Okay. My mouse stopped working from my other computer. Okay, so where are you? Said James Foley. Okay,
I'm at the quotes where it says, "To all you ignorant fucking I'm sorry, they didn't swear.
To all you ignorant Islamic extremists."
Fucks.
You want to say fucks?
Fucks. I'll swear.
As I sit here constantly hearing about watching you execute innocent men, women, and children in the Middle East, I chuckle. Why do I chuckle, you may ask? Well, let me explain something to you cowardice fools who think you are so tough behind all your propaganda videos. You are scaring a population that doesn't know how to fight. You're bullying the weak. You say Islam is the religion of peace, but since when does terrorize the innocent and beheading them, men, women, and children, constitute peace? What the fuck? But keep in mind, what did Saddam's troops do when we came rolling into town? They surrendered twice. So all your empty threats of coming to America and raising your flag over the White House amuses me more than any of you sick, sadistic bastards could ever imagine or comprehend.
Did she just say rat bastards?
Rat bastards?
That works.
I'm just kidding.
Rat bastards.
Go ahead.
Rat bastards.
You rat
In
bastard.
2012, there was about 21.2 million veterans in the United States. Do you understand what that means? Let me break it down for you. That means there are literally millions of disgruntled, dysfunctional, pissed-off veterans who have been dealing with years of abuse from their government, stabbing them in the back, and having to watch their friends die because you Islamic extremist idiots can't seem to act like normal human beings and stop terrorism and the violence. It's one thing to take over an Islamic State, but if my memory serves me correctly, I always crack up over this whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we plowed through Fallujah in 4 days. Better yet, it took us about a month to destroy your entire country. At this point, 13 plus years of war with 30 plus years of war under our belt. How long do you think it would take us to do it all over again? I'll let you draw your own conclusions on that one. Do you really think you stand a chance on U.S. soil? Do you really think it would be smart to to poke that bear? Remember, never bite the hand that feeds you. Remember, we are armed to the teeth in the U.S., and I can promise you this, the Geneva Conventions will not apply to you. You attack us, and there will be no mercy. We will bring the righteous hand of God down upon you and crush you. The ball's in your court now, ISIS. We are more than ready to arrange your so-called meeting with your 72 virgins and send you to your prophet Muhammad. Signed, Nick Powers.
Nice. Now, guys, I didn't tell her, but she's on a 3-minute delay, so start laughing right now.
You rat bastard, you. Oh,
Isn't that funny? Okay, so now when we play the show back, I'll be able to... No, I'm just kidding.
I know you
not
are.
on a delay.
I see the live up there, and it's no delay.
All right. Yeah, rat bastard.
Yeah, rat bastard. He did have an update, but I don't know if you want me to read that.
Where's the update?
Underneath it says update. To all who read this and assume this is against all Muslims, I am sorry you are too blind to read this. This isn't against Muslims in general. If you feel otherwise, I suggest you look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself one question. Am I an extremist? You say Islam is the religion of peace. Since when does terrorizing the innocent, beheading women and children, what the fuck, mean peace? This is directed at all extremists. If this offends and makes you angry or if you think I'm a racist, you are probably an extremist.
Okay. Now, I wish
just super sensitive.
I wish that I had realized that I had read that whole thing. I didn't even read it, to be honest with you, the first time. It's just, we played a video on here about 2 months ago of an imam, whatever you call him, a speaker. I guess at our church we'd call him the pastor. They call him whatever, imams. And he's standing up there, and he's in a room full of probably 800 people. And he's preaching, and he's talking. He's kind of a young guy. He's a hip guy. He's probably 35 years old, and he's hip, and he's talking. And he says, look, they call us extremists. Let me ask you a question. Is being adultery, is that, if we want to stone a woman for adultery because she's been cheating on her husband, is that extreme? And they go, no. Well, he goes, and so if you want to fornicate and have your gay sex and stuff out of marriage, and we think that you should not do that, is that extreme? And he's reading off all these things, right? And so all of a sudden he's trying to point out that he goes, that's normal. That's normal behavior for Muslims to want to put down sin, any kind of sin. And so he goes, that's not extreme. That's normal. That's who we are. So he goes, we laugh when you call us extremists. So, I
Right.
don't know. Anyways.
Yeah, I think wasn't that titled "What Moderate Muslims Think" or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I saw that. Yes.
Well, I've got a lot of Muslim friends on my Facebook, and I have conversations with them every once in a while about things because they don't respond when you put something out there, and then we go,
Right.
well, why don't you respond? And I've got one of them on our Facebook page that is nobody can see when he posts except I can see it when he posts, and I think you guys can, because he lives in Pakistan, and some of the stuff, and he said the reason why I can't respond to your post is, he goes, one tweet or one post literally could start a riot and could cause me and my family to die. He goes, I'm just being honest.
But
That's
don't
easy.
worry, they're just like Christians. Don't worry about it. Just it's okay.
They're nice. They're nice. They're nice right up until then.
But a lot of them, yeah. So I don't know.
I mean, I personally wouldn't trust anyone from Pakistan who's a Muslim. Just my own. I've had conversations with a couple of them myself.
Yeah.
One was female, and she was actually telling me that I just haven't been educated enough, and I need to do some more research about the Quran and how women should actually be.
Isn't that funny? Educated enough because they're not allowed to go to school.
I'm like, yeah, hold that thought, killer.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
that's funny.
it's amazing too because she's actually right when she tells you that because she believes it.
Right. I mean, that's
and it's
the
like
problem.
Jim did what you were just saying too. It's not extreme. It's normal. This is normal, And we can go back and throughout U.S. history and look at lots of things that were normal. The problem with this religion is it's not evolving. It's devolving. It's getting worse. It's becoming more extravagant in its abuse, and that's what's wrong with it.
I know where Andrew stands on Christianity and God and stuff. You're an atheist, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So and that's okay. I love Andrew, and we have different.
I tolerate
philosophies
you
on
too,
things.
so it's good.
Yeah.
We
exactly.
value opinions that are wrong on this show, Andrew.
But
Exactly. That's why we have Jim.
yeah. And I know that Brett wants to be a Christian, but he,
it's a lot of work.
And
Catholic. That's why he wears the school
Exactly.
girl uniforms. So
and I.
it's all good.
I'd
do
pay
look
to see that.
I do
Yeah.
look adorable.
But
And he shaved his legs too.
Brett does.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Smooth.
Keep going.
That's why Andrew brought the camera.
Exactly.
It's
I
a
took pictures.
little fetish website we're working on.
But for anybody that does read the Bible and believe that way, if you read the Book of Revelation or you read any of the end time stuff like that, and it talks about some of the true evil that's going to be unleashed upon the world, that's just totally evil, in the quote unquote end times, for however long that is. This is some truly evil stuff going on. It's not it's demonic. It's not even normal. It's literally demonic. The spiritual spirits that are going on with those people. It's not even, So anyways,
No, you're
ISIS in the U.S. Duh. There was a headline that I just noticed before I jumped on. And it was Fox News just did something here. It says the King of Saudi Arabia issued a blunt warning. He said blunt.
Andrew?
Just kidding.
Jeez.
What? What did he say? What?
Andrew,
Hitting it blunt.
Andrew didn't even react. That ISIS will reach Europe in 1 month and 2 days. Oh no, in 1 month. Europe in 1 month and the U.S. in 2 months. King Saudi Arabia warns ISIS could reach U.S. in 2 months.
They're
Duh.
already in Mexico.
They're freaking already here. Anybody who know about
Right
sleeper
here.
cells, these people are freaking, I mean, we
All
already
over
have
the
a
place.
couple in Minnesota and all the rest.
I taught them well.
Are you? Yeah, you
I
have
taught
them
them
all
how to
up there.
hide.
You have them all up there, Andrew. You got them coming down from up there too.
Oh yeah. We kicked them out. They had to go somewhere.
Andrew has a class he teaches how to say A.
All right. So,
Siggity and A.
since we're on to beheadings and stuff like that, before I move to a more funny topic, not that beheadings aren't funny, it's just
Yes. Oh, it's hilarious. Oh, I love a good beheading.
This I just noticed about an hour ago, too. A man tears his own head off in Brooklyn.
What? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. What? How would you even do it?
I know.
Unidentified 51-year-old man parked his 2005 Honda CR-V on the street on Monday around 9:35 a.m. He reportedly looped a chain around his neck, secured it to a pole, and got back in his car. He told the police. No, he couldn't tell the police.
Police told the newspaper.
Police told the news. Andrew, please finish. I can't read.
Please.
That the man then stepped on the gas, decapitated himself. According to the Daily News, the man's head was left on the street by the pole after his vehicle hit a parked truck on the opposite side of the street. So all he did was lose his head. He can still survive.
Isn't that sick? I mean,
oh my
what the
God.
hell? I'm looking for the picture. I had a picture of his head.
Can't you think of
I'm
better
just kidding.
ways? I was saying, where's show
So
the
his
graphic.
weenie's flopping around on the street. And what did he do? Get out and pick it up? Like,
Oh, Jesus.
Lorena Bobbitt all over again. That's all.
They
Andrew.
did say that men, when they try to commit suicide, well, they actually do, because they do these type of suicides that are, like, not survivable. That are funny.
Oh, really?
Not
Yeah,
survivable.
that are funny.
They say women usually try to kill themselves by, like, pills or alcohol or something like that, and they usually they tell someone ahead of time, or they call someone right before that they slit their wrists, and they're usually this way instead of this way. If you
Well, we talked about this before. Anybody who wants to commit suicide does and did.
Right.
Are you supposed to hold on? Are you supposed to go? If you want to kill yourself, go this way or go
This
Yes.
way, because they can't repair the veins this way. They can this way.
Thank you.
There you go.
Now you know. Now you know. Get that
He's grabbing a knife.
Get whatever. Yeah.
I've been waiting for this,
the
everybody.
other side. It's the other side.
I've been waiting for this.
You know, I do not drink wine.
No,
But
you don't. But if
it
you
almost-
were to,
Almost looks like a chalice, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
So,
Looks
is that
like
the
pee.
Is that the Holy Grail?
It looks like
Holy
it's
Grail,
pee
yeah.
from how many months ago?
Lisa had. No, I still have.
Just say it.
That was from the test that he had to submit to the cops.
Yeah.
No, I still have my moonshine.
There you
That's
go.
my homemade moonshine.
That's what he's drinking.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna get to something. Obamacare Navigator. I just came across this website. It's actually okay. This girl is their character, but it's not her. I mean, they're like actors or some. I don't know what it is, but it's just funnier than crap. All right. So here. Oh wait. Let me turn the sound off.
This means it's not real. Thank you.
Have you ever seen this?
I have not.
Can't say that I have.
Paula Priest.
She's funny.
Hello, fellow Obots. My name is Paula Prius, Affordable Care Act Navigator. Good morning, Mr. President. Let's take our first call. Good morning. How may I help you?
Yeah, hello. My boyfriend and I are both seeking acting careers, and we have a few questions.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Does Obamacare cover facelifts,
No.
Botox,
No.
nose jobs,
No.
spray tanning,
No.
tummy tucks,
No.
perm repair?
No.
Okay, so this last one is like really important. Breast implants?
No.
Darn. Oh well, there's my boyfriend.
Steroids,
No.
hair plugs,
No.
what about Viagra?
No.
Ear reduction,
No.
sex change operations,
No.
penis enlargement.
No.
So what the heck are you good for?
Well, excuse me, but what kind of acting careers are you guys looking for?
Isn't it obvious? We're both going to be adult film stars.
Well, I've got great news for you. Because Obamacare covers birth control.
Oh, sign us up.
Wow.
Tune in next time for another episode of Paula Prius, Obamacare Navigator.
Guess what? That wasn't even that funny.
That was
On a brighter note, German researchers have proven that it's good for men to stare at women's breasts for at least 10 minutes a day.
Do you know?
Okay.
I
Okay,
must be
go ahead.
healthy as
Go ahead.
I must be
All
healthy
right,
as an
go ahead.
There
ox.
she goes. There she goes. We got you locked and loaded, Amy. I got the camera on you now.
Always.
Do you know how close I came to putting that story on? I was like,
I would have been happy. I got tons of pictures you can have.
wait, we've got. Yeah, if my mom was listening, which I can't. No, she wouldn't be listening. I was a pubic hair away from putting that thing on.
Wow.
Next time I'll convince you.
I was gonna.
You can put it up. You can put it up still.
It's too hard to.
I will
too
admit that I did put
hard
it up.
to-
I did put it up
Yeah.
once. I did.
Yeah. Hey, can we find out what the hell's wrong with Canadians? Besides, Andrew, what's wrong with you people?
There's
What
not
the
enough
hell is
water.
wrong with you
As
Canadians?
far as
Jeezy peasy.
You spelled it wrong.
Dog in an elevator in Canada is Centerplate's CEO Des Pay. Video, you can see the dog being kicked and then yanked by its leash. In a statement, Pay apologized for what happened, saying it was out of character. He said it was a friend's dog and that he was ashamed and deeply embarrassed. Centerplate has run Notre Dame's concession since 2011. Now, in a statement to WSBT, University spokesman Dennis Brown said, quote, "We find the action of Centerplate's CEO to be deplorable and will closely monitor this matter as the company conducts its internal review."
Just a few
Oh, that
days
must be an
ago,
American
the
company.
company that used at Lucas Oil Stadium.
What's that?
Must be an American company.
No, it's a Canadian company that supplies things to Notre Dame. We don't buy stuff from American companies down here anymore.
No.
You know that.
We haven't
Definitely
bought
not
something.
Canadian. I've never heard
you
of it.
silly goose, Andrew.
It has something to do with sports, and that's why Andrew's never heard about it.
Probably.
Andrew is not. Do you know that when Canada, what was it in the World Cup? Were you guys in the World Cup or no?
Yeah,
No,
we beat out.
Who'd you beat out?
Don't take your shirt off. You didn't score a goal. It was one of the in hockey. It was in hockey. You guys did well in
Oh,
hockey.
we got the
or something
goal.
like that. Right,
Yeah.
right. That was it.
All right, so
And-
take it off. Take it off. No,
No,
kidding.
please don't. We've seen him with it on. I've seen him with it on.
Okay, I'll take my pants off then. Oh wait, I'm not wearing
They're
pants.
probably already off if I know Andrew.
They're off. Yep.
Yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock there. Jesus, peasy. Anyways, Andrew didn't even care that the Canadians had won the gold, whatever, in
Because we keep winning it every year, so there's no point in caring.
every 4 years.
That's what I said. Every year.
That's what I said.
All
The
right.
winters are so long up there. Every year is like 4.
Exactly.
That's right. It drags out.
We're going to talk about what happened on the internet and on my Facebook page the last couple of days.
I'm sorry for posting that stuff.
Sam I am gay.
It's not
There
my
he
fault.
is. There he is. So
Oh, you posted the wrong picture.
I thought I've got it in there later, Andrew.
Okay, all right.
I've got
I'm
a set
happy.
of fun pics coming up.
Good.
So I posted a couple of days. I thought it was just whatever. It was a little bit of humor. Hey, alert, alert. Everyone get to their TV sets and turn on your radios. President Obama is immediately going to come off the golf course and address the nation before heading to the Situation Room, because this is about the only time he's ever going to take anything seriously. So Michael Sam, the young man, blah, 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 on there. And so one of my friends who's a liberal made a serious comment about how they thought that they admired him and thought the LPGA, the liberal.
It's the LPGA, yeah.
Yeah, the liberal gay.
I thought that was golf.
Bastard community. What is it? LBG.
LBG.
I thought it was golf.
Yeah, one of those.
Okay.
It's that one. It's that other
You're
one.
killing me.
It's that other one.
She was really happy that thought I'd be good for him and stuff like that or whatever, and I respect her take, and she did it in a really nice, polite way, and she was heartfelt in her comment, and I thought that was great. That's what I liked that. That's fine. But then she had she didn't have a friend of hers popped on there. He's from Portland Public Schools. Who I eventually figured out what the guy's problem was. But then, so then the guy starts razzing me, telling me that what's this? I can't see the bottom of your picture.
It says ESPN when Michael Sam sacked Johnny Manziel.
Oh, jeez. No kidding, right? So anyways, the guy's telling me that because I thought Obama would be getting back on the golf course right away, that, I'm a warmonger. I said, where the hell do you get warmonger out of this? You're telling me what my views are now on the war and on this and that? So then one of his friends chimed in and tried to give me a little backhanded slap about, I don't know. You guys all read it. It was just...
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Really, I wasn't paying attention.
That's why I don't allow them on my page. I owe them no respect. I refuse to listen to any more of their mentally retarded speech. They have a mental illness. I won't listen to them. They're irrelevant.
There's something wrong.
Yeah, I don't allow them on my page. Goodbye.
Exactly.
You're irrelevant. Bye.
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to be polite several times.
Where's the cookies?
I am done being polite. But I duked it out with a guy on Andrew's page.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Jim.
I never pay attention to anybody on my friends list anyway, so it don't matter.
You know why Andrew has so many friends on that? You know how I met Andrew originally?
No.
We were playing Mafia Wars.
Yeah.
Really?
Is that?
His ass.
Yeah.
Is that? See, now I remember when you got me hooked on that, man. That was at least the worst wasted 6 months of my life. That game was just horrible. You can't win. There's no end to it, really.
Yeah, there is.
Slash or the Slasher or something like that.
Did you play Mafia Wars?
I did.
Andrew, does that game exist still?
Yeah.
Are you still on it? Are you still playing?
Yeah. No, I buggered off from like level 1500 or 2500 or whatever the hell it was.
When they started making you pay for everything just even to get to the next level, I'm like, screw that.
Oh, I stopped doing that. I had an automated script. I just let the automated script go.
Yeah. Well,
you
could
see, someone was not quite as savvy as you in that hacking division there.
Yeah, no, you could. You start automating it, and then it wasn't any fun anymore, but...
Oh, it was really fun. I just put the hit list thing on, and away it went, killing people.
Right.
Damn it, you were the one who killed me.
So they only allow you 5,000 Facebook friends, and they only allow you like 4,000 Mafia members or something like that.
No, 501.
What is it?
501, and then anything after that was nothing.
Yeah, so...
It kind of sucked.
So I had to, like, at one point, I had 9,000 Facebook friends at one point because I would have the max 5,000, and then I would dump like 3,000 or 4,000 of them, and then I would add 3,000 or 4,000 back so that I keep adding.
And I was one of the unlucky ones that stayed. I don't know.
Isn't that?
You won some sort of a perverted prize.
And then
I do.
Tell him what he's won, Brett.
You've won Jim Copper.
You won a date with Jim Copper.
Penis butter. Penis butter.
Well, then it was weird because me and...
Penis butter, what?
Yeah, penis butter. He said penis.
You and Jim have won an all-expense-paid trip to the Jersey Shore.
Well,
I learned this from Penn State.
Go ahead, put the picture up. Have you got it?
I can't. It won't load.
Sorry, Jim. Go ahead.
No, I'll post the picture later. Let me pull it up.
That's just so
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, fun pics.
We are the sick bunch.
That's
going
what
to
I learned
Fun
for
Pics?
Penn State.
That's the one, yeah.
That's fabulous. It's just, you
Everyone's
know.
day playing football.
What I learned at Penn State. That came from Andrew.
See, that's racist.
You see, those guys really don't hate each other.
What's racist?
That's Sam. I'm just saying.
Now, if those roles were reversed, it would be racism.
Well,
Maybe.
yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna-
Maybe.
Could feel like a feather.
Since we're on there right now, let's do comment and tell us what you would say to Obama if you were at a barbecue with him.
Oh my God.
Salam Malenko, my brother.
Oh.
What is it,
Well-
a salam or something like that in return?
Ole Salima.
Salami.
Ole Salima. Anybody say anything to him?
You know, it's. I wouldn't have enough time. It just.
Say,
I would. I'd say I'd come up, I'd walk up, shake his hand, and say, "Thank God you're down here."
That's
Now you are a rat bastard. You can take him back with you.
Thank God I live in Canada.
I'd be saying, dude, you got some big chiclets, man.
Yeah, I couldn't say anything to him personally. I would have to hold back, otherwise it would all out Amy would come all out.
I mean, he's seriously destroying the country.
You know? I mean,
Now that would be funny.
You guys
Isn't
know
that
what that
funny?
reference is from, don't you?
Go ahead.
this
North
yeah,
by North by Northwest.
I've
great.
never seen it. I've never
Never
heard
saw
of
Ever
it.
it?
seen North by Northwest?
No.
Tim, you got to see it. It's a great movie, and that's
One of
perfect.
the- Oh, it's one of Hitchcock's greatest.
Really?
And now
Cary
it's
Grant.
time for movie review. Yeah, it's one of the Cary Grant ones. He was awesome in all the Hitchcock he did. That.
Did they have drones in it?
Well,
No,
it
it wasn't.
a scene in it where there's a plane that's trying to get him, but
Okay.
This is just him with the drone instead.
in case
Don't
I'm
we
mistaken.
wish?
You know what? This picture is actually even more apropos because that whole movie was about mistaken identity, and Obama's mistaken himself as our president. So it really does kind of make sense. It really does.
True that. And all of these pictures in no particular order, things that money can't buy, just the manners, morals, respect, character, common sense, trust, patience, class, integrity, love. But
I
for
would
the
argue-
right
I would
amount of
argue-
money, I will.
I would argue 10. I would argue 10.
No, well, all 10 of them. If for the
No.
right amount of money, I will act any way you want.
No.
Oh,
you know?
there you go.
They're all
You're
put on different hats.
mistaking sex with love, Brett.
Oh, you know, you can
No, no,
rationalize.
no.
Justify sex.
You can
You give a
rationalize
woman
it.
you give a woman 100 million, she'll love you.
Oh,
She'll
she
love you a
would
long
love
time.
Me love you long time. Me love you long time. Oh, the place too
Until
high.
100 million was gone, and then you'd find out if she really did, right?
I love this one.
I'm guessing she might not stick around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sometimes,
that is good.
sometimes
It's like
getting
the
a
scratch took
friend
itself
on
out. That is
Facebook.
awesome.
I almost read that
Beautiful
it's
thing.
getting a facial on Facebook. What? Somebody better
Really?
read this stuff for
That
me.
is magical.
Sometimes.
If
Get it done
somebody's
printed
giving
on
you
Facebook.
a
Magical
facial on
facial?
Facebook,
And now all you need is
it is a
Andrew's
magical
camera.
moment. See, I don't have that problem because I don't know. Every time I go on my Facebook page, it drops by like 50 people. So
You're
It's just
that
not the right
popular,
people,
is that what you're
apparently.
telling me?
This picture isn't
I
on here for any other reason than I thought it was super cool. It's a frickin' it's a watermelon pizza.
yeah, I should that.
That's from the Le Meridian in Istanbul, Turkey.
Yeah,
What
I
do you mean?
couldn't.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I could not eat that. Ugh.
Why?
I
Okay.
just, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of that
I love
right there.
watermelon. I don't like kiwi, and I don't know if I've
That, yeah, I was gonna say all that to me.
All right.
Although here's the
Okay,
ironic thing: if
if
you
you
cut all
ate
that up and
that-
put it in a blender, I'd drink it.
I know.
I would.
let me explain something about that watermelon, the fruit and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You notice anything missing?
Oh yeah.
A beer?
No double chin.
Your beer.
Dude, I've been eating this kind of garbage for the last 2 months.
That's
Garbage.
It is too.
And last night
good.
I snuck a bowl of cereal.
There's a distinct lack of ground beef on that.
Snuck.
Yeah. I love this shirt. I want this shirt. I want that shirt.
I actually like that quite a bit.
That's from grunts.com or something?
Yeah. Isn't that freaking awesome?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then in their writing, it spells...
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah.
Andrew's desperately trying to find something. Now, Michelle's not here on the show tonight, although she was going to be. Notice it says 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 11 minutes, 12 minutes. Can you see that?
Yep.
Yes.
And you notice it's from Alternative News, News Around the World by ANG. Do you know who that is? Michelle.
Is it Michelle? Yeah.
I was going to label it too much time on hands.
I'm guilty of that too, so I can't really talk about it.
No, I know.
What do you mean? Yeah. Hello. No, I'm just kidding.
I learned from Lisa. She just blasted me several times about posting too much, so now I try to hold back.
I don't post enough.
I try to hold back.
Yeah. I tell people, if you don't like what I post, or if I post too much for you, then get me out of your thread and come back and visit. Follow me once in a while, but I'm going to keep going.
Yeah, you know, you can take the notification part off. You can still be someone's friend and then check notifications so you don't get notifications.
Right.
You know? If banning guns, this is the liberal way of thinking. If banning guns and ammunition can save just one child, then we should strongly consider it, said Gloria Steinem.
Well,
I had an abortion.
Look who it was, yeah.
You know? But, I mean, how's that thought even logical? If you could save even one child, don't have an abortion. I mean, wouldn't that be the same thing?
Jim, it's a mental disorder.
Yeah, but if you ban the guns and the ammunition, bad people still get the shit anyway, so it don't matter.
My 4 moods. Too old for this shit.
That's why I shared it for you.
Tired for this shit. I'm too sober for this shit.
There's mine.
I don't have time for this shit. And Andrew,
sober or time?
Andrew shares a lot of pictures. He puts a lot of crap on my page.
I do.
See, now I always love. We're talking about friends.
Did you watch that video? That was good crap.
I did watch it. That was horrible.
That was the best 11 seconds of your life.
Oh, that was.
That we'll never get
funny
back.
Or die.
Yeah, it was very funny.
Sometimes like I'll wake up in the morning and I'll log on to Facebook and I'll see like, oh, look at that, my little red bubble's got like 16, and I'm like, oh, sweet, you know, friends are telling me things, and it's just Andrew, all the way down to like, crap, now I got to sift through this.
It's opposite for me because when I log on in the morning, I see 350 notifications.
Wow, see, I do not.
Yeah.
So wait a minute, you're losing like 40 or 50 people each time, but you have 350 notifications? How does that work?
Yeah, well, he's got like...
I've got about 2,200 friends on mine.
That's
I don't know,
insane.
it's dwindled down lately.
I have never broken the... No, I did. For a short period of time, I broke 300, but I'm at 296, so I'm very happy with that number. I keep my groups.
I keep trying to unfriend you, but you keep coming back.
I know. I find a new way in. I just changed my name. I changed one letter. I added T here.
Can I get a little bit of silence for a minute?
Oh yes, yes.
Here we go.
Who is that? That looks familiar.
It won't work.
Not playing?
What'd you do to it? You broke it.
What happened?
Started to play.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Yo, come on, man.
Come on, man.
It's at 2 seconds.
Yo, man.
There you go.
Oh, man.
Oh, wait.
Every single one of them.
Hold on.
Ooh,
Hold on.
There we go.
Here we
Professional.
go.
who hosts what? I'm one of the co-hosts of the Blast Show.
Whoa.
I'd like to nominate.
What?
Oh, what?
You're what? Wait. He just.
I think
what?
that sounded like a commitment.
One of the co-hosts of the Blast Show.
What?
See, I said it.
I think
Are
that
you?
sounded like a commitment.
That's what I'm wondering.
I don't know.
Who hosts what? I'm one of the co-hosts of the Blast Show.
Even his
I
wife
think he
stopped
said-
him and said what?
Hey, listen.
Even
No,
his
she
wife
was-
stopped him and said what?
No, she's sitting there going, okay.
Who
And I'm like,
hosts-
did you
You know,
press play
Jim-
or what?
Jim,
No,
even though he's speaking in Canadian, I think he's saying he's a co-host.
That's what I.
who hosts
Hey, it's not on HD. Put it on
one of the
HD.
co-hosts of
It
the
looks
Blast
better.
Show. I'd like to nominate.
Now, do you see what's on his shirt? Andrew
Despicable Me,
he dressed as one of those for our Halloween
He
show.
did.
Yeah, see, that was the whole reason why I
My
wanted to share it.
co-hosts, every single one of them. You have 24 hours to do this challenge. It's for Huntington's. Brandy's cousin and our cousin have Huntington's. It's a really bad disease. We'd like everybody to donate as much as possible for help find a cure for this. Every one of you, including friends and family, if you guys can do it also, you have 24 hours for this challenge. Oh yeah!
Now, was that whipped cream or was that shaving cream?
Whipped cream.
I was gonna say.
The
Yeah,
real
like,
stuff.
Num, 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 num.
It was
Exactly.
the
I
real
don't
stuff.
see where this one's a problem.
I'm just
It's
gonna
fun.
buy the whipped cream in the pie plate.
I'm gonna do it myself over and over.
I did it. Everybody.
Did you? There you go. Did you?
Yeah.
When
Now
did
you
you do
guys
it?
gotta do it. I just did it.
Oh, no.
I had my pie plate and I cleaned it up.
Oh, if only I had some cream handy.
Didn't you guys see that?
Let's see. Oh, there's. Here's this. This is.
Wrong kind of cream, Brett.
Lotion won't
Yeah.
work. All right. I was
Great.
gonna
I
say,
want
you know, a little moisturizer. I don't know.
Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that classic?
That is. That's a great picture.
Sick, twisted individuals.
That's freaking classic. So, hold on. Let me get this off sharing now because I don't want to share with you anymore.
I don't want to.
Thanks.
I don't want to share no more. There we go. All right, so let's go back to a couple of last little bits here before we hang up.
We didn't
Mr.
talk about anything tonight.
We didn't
We
talk
did-
about
well,
anything tonight. I
but
told you it was
remember,
the show that was
it's a
the
no-show. It's a no-show.
It's a no-show show.
If you show up for the no show and you expect show, then you don't understand the no show's no.
Well,
You
you
don't know
like
show.
that.
So
I
there's
gave
no
you-
show.
I gave you the
Bye,
stuff
I'm
to
outie.
that we were supposed to
Yeah,
talk
faux
about.
show.
Wait,
No,
what topic?
you get your Brett back.
Wait, what topic?
I was going to bed.
It was, huh?
Andrew's like, done. By the way, this is a scary report.
This
Okay,
is
go
true.
ahead.
Do you guys get this? Do you understand what just happened? Nearly a dozen commercial airlines
Yeah.
missing. 12
Yep.
jets gone.
Yep.
And our government, nobody's even putting any threat
But it
alerts
doesn't
or
say
anything.
that.
No, the thing
Wait,
that kills me though.
Airliners. That could
Can
be
I-
people.
Go ahead.
Remember when we had that one
Amy
missing
was
plane?
gonna say something. Yeah.
Whatever happened to that one missing plane that we had? Is that number 13?
Well,
Malaysian?
one-
Down in
Malaysian
Mexico.
airplane?
yes, that one
Yeah.
may have been the one that actually crashed about 3 weeks ago over in Ukraine.
Got it. Okay.
Actually.
That makes sense. All right. Well, that
Or-
makes sense.
Or that one is heading toward a United States city near you.
Near you. Near you. Welcome.
It's in
Amy,
Mexico
go ahead.
right now.
What kills me about this report is they talk about this fears of possible 9/11 style attacks taking place across North Africa. North Africa.
Right.
like what?
I didn't notice that. It's like, oh, North Africa, who cares?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, and that's a problem. Why? Okay, do I work for us?
So wait a second. They're gonna crash them into the Sahara? All right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Take out
about?
those damn lions.
Perfectly fine.
I think they meant to say North America. I'm not sure, but
Could be.
Well, either that or Boko Haram is going to take those girls up for the Mile High Club. I mean,
Boko Haram?
I'm sorry. I'm
Wow.
sorry.
Oh, you did not say that.
That was bad.
I'm sorry.
Look at the ass end of that jet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops. Dad?
That football player must have been next to it.
Oh, no.
There are a number of commercial airliners in Libya that are missing. We found out on
missing
September
butts.
11th what can happen.
Yeah.
Really? We found out what can happen? The aircraft were reportedly stolen just after, or stolen. See, I can't frickin' read. Somebody else do it.
It says in August. You can't read that? In August.
The aircraft were reportedly stolen in August after Islamists took control of the Tripoli International Airport. It was later reported that 11 commercial jetliners were missing. Wait, how many days of Christmas is in that song?
Ooh.
12th day of Christmas. Well, see, they do. They've got 12 of them now because of the Malaysian one.
Yeah.
Actually, I think the
12
United States
jets
government might have that.
crashing. 11 terrorists crying.
Amy, we can get a little.
10 golden grenades.
Do you know what?
9 little jihas.
Do you know what song I played as a theme song for every single week for a couple of weeks when we were looking for the plane?
What's that?
Peter, Paul, and Mary. I'm leaving on a jet plane.
Oh God.
I know it's so bad.
That was bad.
On September 11th, 2012, 4 Americans were murdered. Oh, they said killed during a terrorist attack in the U.S. compound. They almost make it sound like it was workplace violence.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
It was, wasn't it?
Oh, I'm sure that it was classified as such.
Yeah, and when pressed by the Free Beacon, a senior State Department counter... Whatever, I can't read. Anyways.
I thought it said free bacon.
Free bacon.
I like my bacon.
They're coming. I mean, after us.
They're coming. Let me tell you something. The report that I have.
Are those pork painted jihad bullets?
There you go. Yeah, that was a beautiful thing, weren't they, huh?
Now, Amy had a report that I didn't get to.
There's a report. Former CIA operatives chilling warning about the Islamic State, and he says ISIS is here. And he says in the report, he says, we can post the links, but he says, while many Americans are concerned about Islamic State militants eventually infiltrating the United States, a former CIA operative claims that it's already happened. CNN national security analyst and former CIA operative Bob Baer said on the lead Tuesday that the people who collect tactical intelligence on the ground day to day, and this isn't Washington, but people collecting this stuff say they're here. ISIS is here. They're capable of striking. At this moment, he said, U.S. intelligence agents are keeping tabs on suspected Islamic State militants who have come across the Mexican border to gain entry into the United States. Other suspects
Wait.
Mexico.
Could you go back and reread? I just want to make sure I heard you correct. Something about they're keeping their eye on them. Could you read that part again?
At this moment, he said, U.S. intelligence agents are keeping tabs on suspected Islamic State militants who may have crossed the Mexican border to gain entry into the United States.
Okay, hold on. They're keeping their eye on them.
Yeah. Other suspects, he warns, are American citizens who have returned from places like Syria. Right.
So they have come over the border, and
they're fighting prayer now.
Why don't they just break their ass now and bring them in? No, we're keeping our eye on them, and they came over the border.
Why are they still breathing? Why are they still breathing? The other thing, that
they're keeping their eye on them in case any of their toiletries run out in their hotel rooms, or if they need some room service.
Wow.
These guys need to be made comfortable before they go to heaven.
Yeah, no kidding. So the Muslims of America, that's that MOA group that's on every college campus. It says Muslims of America's depositions reveal new enclaves. So we all know about Dearborn and Murfreesboro and all these places, the place in New York. And it says, this was just posted on May 4th, MOA says it has 22 Islamic villages around the country, including the one named Mahomedburg in Sweeney, Texas. Other pinpoint communes include Islamburg in Hancock, New York, Holy Islamaville in York County, South Carolina, Islamville in Dover, Tennessee, Hassanville in Barry's Bay, Ontario, Canada, Medina Village near Commerce, Georgia, Allahville in Odom, Georgia, Ahmedabad West in Red House, Virginia, and one in an unknown area in Mahern, Virginia. He said there's also one outside of Anchorage, Alaska.
And MSNBCville down in and CNNville and MSNBCville down in New York and Atlanta.
That's on top of the 35 terrorist training camps that Sean Hannity's been reporting about since 2009.
Right.
So if people don't think they're here, they're nuts. They're absolutely crazy. We got the 40-year-old woman who starts a British woman who starts a relationship with a 20-year-old Pakistani or something, wherever he's from, and now she's threatening to behead Christians with a dull knife.
Yeah, you read that? I read that. Yeah.
They
did a video on that where a couple of those.
Did you see their new bomb delivery system?
No,
I posted it on Facebook.
Oh, this is actually pretty, it's actually pretty scary. I mean, I'm a little worried. And you would never suspect it. That's the thing that worries me about this one. You would never. This is not something.
Tell us, since we didn't.
Hold on. I'll put it up here real quick.
And we don't read your shit. Why don't you tell us?
Yeah, I got it right here. Hold on. I'm gonna save it. Okay, so here we go. So he is right about this one. This one actually has me a little bit weirded out because I'm just not sure.
It's on Andrew's page.
Here's the thing. It's right here. I'm putting it up right now, okay? So how do you defend? I want to ask you, how do you defend against that right there? How do you stop that? Because, I mean, here
Jihad cat.
You're getting a saucer of milk, you're trying to be nice, and all of a sudden, boom, and you're like, whoa, what just happened? And, I mean, if this cat tries to walk into, like, a tall building in downtown Chicago, nobody's going to stop Kitty. They're going to be like, hi, Kitty.
I mean, a
cute little kitty, all dressed up in a Halloween uniform.
Yeah. He's just rocking it. Jihad Kitty.
Yep, Jihad Kitty.
That is awesome.
I'm just saying.
I want to start a band with that name.
Jihad Kitty?
Jihad Kitty.
Also known as Pissed Off Pussy, right?
Ah, yes. Absolutely.
Are they ever happy? Really? Are they ever happy?
No.
Ever?
No,
she didn't.
Did she say pissed off?
I'm talking about the Muslims.
Yes.
She said pissed off?
She did. She said pissed off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Better to be pissed off than pissed on.
That's all I heard. That's all I heard. Sorry, I was trying to get my 10 minutes. I was trying to get my 10 minutes in on her.
Some people. Well, I thought she was. At least she didn't say. At least she didn't say pissed off pussy or something. I just.
Yeah, that would be.
That would have been bad.
That would have been really bad.
Way too far.
Yeah. Some people actually pay though for the other thing that you mentioned.
Oh wait a minute. Now now I really need that cream. Where is
pissed
it?
On?
better be pissed off than pissed on.
Yeah, some people actually pay for that.
Yeah, no kidding.
I was gonna say that's all perspective, really.
Yeah.
Which means Brett has done it.
Yeah, it would be a golden something, not a golden anniversary.
No.
He's never had to pay for it.
They say no, I've never paid for it.
Nope. Never would I.
Do you guys want to hear if Jody Miller's funny this week or not?
I don't know. She's let me down lately.
I know. Let's just watch.
Yeah, you didn't even like her last week.
I know, and I didn't watch this one, so I don't even know if it's going to be funny, but we'll see.
Oh, great. You're going to subject us to something you didn't even watch yet?
Does it all the time.
If it's not funny, I will turn it off.
It's not funny.
Jody Miller! She might be funny.
Gentlemen, Jody Miller.
Welcome to Newsbusted. I'm Jody Miller. Let's get started. This past Monday was Labor Day, or as millions of Americans no longer in the workforce call it, Monday.
That was good. I'll take that. That was good.
President Obama's job approval rating is at the lowest point of his presidency. And to give you an idea of how unpopular Obama is, his new Secret Service codename is Ebola.
Ebola.
Russian troops have invaded the Ukraine. And as soon as President Obama learned of this, he said, I need another vacation. In response to the Russian invasion of the Ukraine, President Obama is threatening to hit back. He threatened to impose the same economic sanctions on Russia that he imposed on America back in 2009. In a White House press conference last week, President Obama says he does not have a strategy for dealing with the Islamic State. In response, a spokesman for the Islamic State declared Obama a member of the JV team.
That's true.
No kidding.
President
That's
Obama
true.
met with his economic advisors at the White House last week, and here's the bad news. He did not fire them. President Obama said the nightly news is responsible for the sense that the world is falling apart. His advice? Just turn off the news and fly out to Martha's Vineyard for a couple of rounds of golf. And finally, film director Spike Lee said there is a war on the black male. But what Spike Lee didn't mention is that the war is mostly being waged by other black males.
No kidding, right?
Yeah, that's the truth.
All right. That was somewhat funny.
So very true. She has her nights. She has her nights.
Yeah.
Not bad,
Some
though.
good ones in there.
Not bad.
Okay. She was on America's Got Talent a couple weeks ago. Did you
really?
know that? Yeah.
I did not know that.
And actually, if you look up Jody Miller on YouTube, look up Jody Miller, America's Got Talent, on the first night she was on when she introduced herself to them, she was actually really funny. I mean, she got 4 or 5 stars or whatever however many is on that show. All of them loved her. She was very, very funny. But
I'm assuming as a stand-up comedian.
Yes, that's what I was guessing too. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Funny.
Jody Miller.
Yeah, stand up. As opposed to sitting down on the show.
That's right. With Bill Cosby.
Do you want to see one 2-minute video about how to treat the police if they come to your door and they're not invited?
I've seen that.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I haven't seen it. No.
Yeah.
Do you
Have
care?
you seen it, Brett?
I think I've seen this one. I'm not sure.
It just happened. Police show up at your door uninvited. Video. You know that you don't have to invite him in, right?
Of course you don't.
Okay.
They will ask. You can just actually close the door. Just be like, nope, not doing this.
Here it goes.
Rolly and Laura's boyfriend.
I watched the whole thing.
You did?
Yes.
Hold on. I'm going to start it at the beginning.
That might be a good idea. That might be a good idea.
Yeah. Hello, the police are here.
Hello, who is it? Hello.
Can you turn it off?
No, I can't.
Okay, I should turn it off.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Turn it off.
You have a warrant? Hold on. We have a baby here. Okay, let me explain yourself.
I'm going to shut the sheriff's department. We're looking for a wanted felon. Okay?
He's not
Turn
here.
it off. I don't know what it is.
It's a cell phone. You
Don't
see
put it
it.
in my face. Don't put it in my face. What's your name?
I don't have to tell you that. Do you have a warrant? First of all, I need
Sure.
3 types of ID.
Okay.
Explain who you are, because you could be anybody dressed up in a uniform. By the Supreme Court, yes.
You want to
The
play games?
sheriff's from with that big
I'm
belly.
going to drag you out.
That's why I'm recording this. Straight to YouTube.
Is there anybody else in the house?
No, there's nobody else in the house. There's me and my family. That's it.
Okay, let me explain it to you, okay? We got a female in the apartment complex just got beat up by her Rolly and Laura's boyfriend.
I watched the whole thing.
You did?
Yes.
Okay.
From my
Why
window.
don't you help us and step out and tell us what's going on?
I seen the dude walk over. I heard him arguing.
You know?
No, I don't.
Okay,
I see him.
you guys are friends with him.
No, I seen him. He's my
You guys are
neighbor.
AD.
As far as that, no, I do not subscribe to you. Do you have a warrant? Or do you suspect me of committing a crime?
I don't know. You could be harboring a fugitive.
I'm not harboring a fugitive. I'm not. There's nobody in here. If you want to check, please go get a warrant. There's nobody else in here.
Sir, just show us ID and then we'll make sure.
I'm not in.
Okay? We don't know what he looks like, okay?
Okay?
Show us your ID,
Okay,
man.
she'll explain to you what he looks like. Okay, she can describe what he looks like? I don't have to describe my ID. You have still not performed me 3 courts ID.
I don't know what
Okay, by the Supreme Court is not what I've been watching, it's the law. And right now you guys are in violation of color and law.
Okay.
Because you're at my door with guns, and I feel for my life. I have not committed no crime. This is law. I have not committed a crime.
We're suspecting
And you're okay. No, I am not harming a fugitive. Because you have no evidence, video, audio of me having a fugitive. You are going off words.
Okay. That's why we're here to check it out.
Okay, there is no fugitive. Okay, we're all neighbors here. You need to knock on everybody's door.
Okay, now that they said they came here.
Okay, no, they didn't come here. Okay, why would she say he came here?
I don't know.
He didn't come here. I don't know why.
Okay, so
you walked away? He walked away. To the back. Straight to the back. I don't know what's going on in the back. Okay. What's going on? What's going on? I just told you what I seen. That's it.
Your house.
Get a warrant.
Would you allow us to check your house?
Get a warrant.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now,
fucking gangs in this motherfucker.
All right. Here's my take on this. I just got to tell you my take on this. The people who do these videos, who drive up to a checkpoint with their camera on, ready to make a confrontation with the cops at a checkpoint or any of that stuff, I think are dickheads because they're looking to get on YouTube.
Looking for trouble,
and everything. Right. This guy knew that there was a fight going on with his neighbor. He knew the cops were coming, saw the cops pull up. The cops came to his door, and he did the smart thing. He said something really smart. Yes, I'm filming because it's going to go straight to YouTube. Safest thing he could have said right there. If he had not had that camera rolling, they would have gone into his house, and they probably would have beat the shit out of him.
Yep, that's exactly what they would have done.
Fact.
They came to his home and just demanded that he give up all of his rights. Absolutely not acceptable. And to some degree, though, I disagree with you just a little bit on the people that roll up to these checkpoints and whatnot and film them. I like it. I like it. I like it in the sense how it's bringing up something that I think we all need to be aware of. It's just not okay to randomly stop Americans and check them. It just isn't.
Right.
Or Canadians.
All we have is alcohol when they do the alcohol thing to check.
But even those, even those.
Even the checkpoints. If somebody is driving down the road and they're observed to be swerving,
right,
pull them over.
But just randomly stop.
But this random
everybody.
crap, every other one and stuff. I hear you.
You have a right. You have a right in this country to travel freely. And if you're suspected of a crime, well, then yes, the cop has an obligation to perform his duty. But if there's 1,000 cars, and your hope is that out of those 1,000 you find somebody who's had too much to drink, well, what if nobody did? You just inconvenienced 1,000 innocent Americans technically.
Right. And the guy with the kidnapped chicken is in his trunk. You just let through because you go in every third car.
This government will continue to rape and remove our rights every time, and you'll know that they're doing it when they go, "We're just trying to keep you safe." It's all about safety.
Yeah. And
it's all about safety.
This stuff did not start under Obama. This stuff started a long time ago, and it's gotten progressively worse. And the 9/11 with all the take off your shoes and all that crap. And
the TSA crap. People are still saying that. As long as it keeps me safe. How does it keep you safe when all of the baggage that goes into the cargo hold isn't scanned?
Well, here's
checked. You could have any number of bombs in the cargo hold that can be set off with a cell phone, but you're gonna make me take off my shoes.
Quick little example of how ridiculous all of this is. First, a terrorist will find a way around what they know to be the security checks.
Right.
So if they're checking this or they're checking that or turning on, you got to turn on your cell phone, make sure it works. Okay, well, why wouldn't I just design one that turns on? then it blows up. I mean, I'm just saying.
I got to interject one quick thing. Yeah. I'm somewhat okay with all of that if they're going to profile. Do it to the fuckers. Do it to the people who clearly are young Muslim men. I'm sorry.
They have these nuns coming from Notre Dame going down to a conference in Florida who have never left the country. They're getting felt up by chicks in hijabs at the airport. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Right.
Talk about a throat punch moment.
See, I'm okay with profiling. If you have a group or a certain amount of people that are caught, if you've got a problem with skinheads in your city, then profile frickin' skinheads. Go ahead.
The safest airline in the world is El Al in Israel.
Israel, yeah.
They profile everyone. You are profiled as soon as you walk through the door. Period.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Absolutely.
Anyways, all right. So next week, I'm going to call a team meeting later this week where we have a little production show or production time, and we can get some things down to where we really want it to be.
All right.
So, anyways.
Tim, I'll send you the links and the articles that I talked about if you want to post them underneath on the YouTube. So
okay.
People can see the links.
Yeah.
I always like to give the source,
Yeah, do that. All good. Anybody got anything before we hang up and go?
Got nothing.
You got nothing?
Hey, we had a great no-show show.
We did. I mean, I planned a little bit, just
great.
A little.
Well,
bit.
but even then, I mean, you got to do a little something. Andrew, it was good to see you back tonight, though.
Yeah, it was finally good to meet you and talk with you, Andrew.
Now,
it's my pleasure.
When Andrew gets more on his game, Andrew will be posting like that picture of the guy who was learning over at Penn State, bending over.
Yeah.
Andrew comes up with crap all show long with pictures. It's not on his game yet.
Comical relief.
No, my Hangout stopped working and it wouldn't come back up. So
now, I'm not going to give away too many secrets because it's all personal information, but I'm going to change Andrew's name to Foie Gras pretty soon for a particular reason.
I'm enticed. I will admit, I'm enticed.
Do you want to tell him, Andrew, or no?
He's been peeking again when I stand up. Told you not to look.
Should we tell him?
I don't want to know.
Tell him what your medical condition is, or no?
I don't want to know.
Hey, I talked about when they.
Titus. I'm sorry.
He has a fatty liver.
Really?
So I got to tell him we'll call him foie gras.
That's
the foie gras. You gonna be okay though? Everything all right?
He's got to change his diet.
Oh, the diet's been changed for a while, but.
Can you guys get liver transplants and stuff like that up in Canada?
Yeah.
Do they do stuff like that?
Yeah.
You actually go and you fill out a form and they send you down here.
Yeah.
No, we got the hospitals for it up here, and the specialists.
All right.
So you'll be put on the list now, and in like 17 years you'll get yours. Is that what you're saying?
Oh.
Not as long as the States.
Yeah, it would probably be longer here. You're right. It probably would, especially with what's coming. Don't even get me started.
No kidding.
Don't even get me started.
Actually, no, it's a good thing. Maybe I will get one down there because, all the beheadings.
Yeah. Then we'll come and visit with
lots of bodies.
That's true. There could be a whole lot of body parts for you to choose from.
Yeah.
True story. I thought that you might be dying or something. I was actually going to fly up there and visit with you in person and, and say...
I'm about that
so that's what it takes.
Yeah.
That close?
If you want Jim to come by for dinner, you got to be dying.
You got to be dying, yeah.
You got to be dying.
I'll send you a text tomorrow. I'll be dying on the toilet.
Oh boy, but I'm bummed.
That's a great place to text, though.
You see what my moniker is, right? The Reverend? I was going to give you last rights.
There you go.
And you know what? I'd probably accept them from you, too.
Yeah. Hey, there you go.
I got to give some money somehow.
I was going to make
fingers.
I was going to make you accept Jesus till I beat you to death.
Oh, I'd be accepting them. Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah, you saw that picture I posted last week. A guy yelling at obscenities at people, and then he bashes the guy over the head with a cross, and then the guy puts the cross and he goes, "Hey, let's have a little tolerance here." Yeah.
Andrew, you need to find Jesus.
Jesus.
Oh, I find Jesus.
All right, guys. All good things must end.
Yes.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
I'll see you. I'll see you online.
Party's over. All right, guys. I'm gonna stop the broadcast. We're gonna